Oh, because I'm muted. Because I'm muted. That's why. Now the captions are working. There we go. That's what happens when you turn on captions and like and you also unmute your mic, I guess, is how it works. You know, I guess that makes some semblance of sense. There's some real, I know the guy that owns this place kind of music. With you holding a couple glow sticks. Oh, folks don't mind, I'm just enjoying a nice little snack of Skinny Pop. The advantage is I liked Skinny Pop even before I decided to try and eat healthier. So. Give everyone a few minutes to show up before we... I remembered that there's actually two parts to the Wind Crystal situation. There's the Mirage Tower, and then there's the Floating Fortress. And the Floating Fortress is where the White Robe is, of course. And that's probably what we need more than anything else. But I'm still going to go in there and try and get the Thor Hammer. And more notably, I've remembered I can get the Heal Helm. Which is going to be important basically no matter what. Because the Heal Helm has the advantage that it allows it. So now I have group healing from 2 characters. Now, both of them are not my mages. But, still. It will help immensely. So if I can get those, then it'll be an attempt of can we possibly make it to the White Robe. We'll see. Okay. I really got to decide what is the priority with this challenge. Whether it's leveling or if I class change. I'm really not sure, TBH. Like, I really don't know which one feels better, so to speak, to solve a problem. I suppose step one is let's get a couple levels. See if I can luck out on my stuff enough that I can get some layers of evasion up before Kraken fucks my shit up. Go from there. Okay. Give everybody Let me get the game music up in the background because that probably is going to be the easiest way to do it. We are at 29, except for Raven, who is 28. But that's fine. Leave that in the background. I gotta say, I love that I'm suddenly getting people who are popping in with, like, tips, I guess, about how to play FF1. Like, guys, I've been playing this game for a while. I'm not just some guy. I'm specifically doing a challenge run. Oh, you should use this party. Right, but I'm doing a challenge run. I cannot use this party. That's literally not how the rules work. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to getting. Bing, clear that. Cool, cool, cool. Good, perfect. Alright. So, I left us saved right outside the Mirage Tower. We're gonna go ahead and go in. So the way the Mirage Tower works... Oh, wait. I can go straight there? I thought I had to go all the way around. Maybe I do and I'm remembering wrong. I don't know if this is a worthwhile battle to fight. But we can try. Gauntlets. You... attack the Sabretooth. You defend. And you, Firaga. I do need experience, so, like, it is not a bad idea to get some fighting in. But it's also not a good idea to get the wrong fighting in, is the point. Okay, this was a fine enough battle. Okay, cool. Level up? Not quite. Almost, Raven. Alright. Oh, sweet! I can go right to the good shit. Maybe? Maybe? Can I? Yes! Oh, thank God. That makes life so much easier. No! Okay, well, I beat them once, so I might as well. This will get the job done. I don't know if I need less than Firaga, but I know Firaga will do it. So that's why I did it. I guess next time I fight this kind of a group, I can try something weaker and see how it goes. Let's see what we got. Just agility. That's fine. It's bad, but that's fine. Okay, over here, if I'm correct, the far right one is what I actually want most very badly out of here. Which is, let's try a shot of Blizzara. Because they're not weak to lightning. They might resist fire, TBH. I don't know how they do with ice. We'll find out. Okay, sweet. So, Thundara might honestly be enough as well. And if that's the case, that gives me several wins in here. That's what I thought. Pooh. I need the Healing Helm. The Healing Helm allows Tentacles to waste his turn heal. Well, not waste, but to attempt healing. Which is huge. The Vorpal Sword... Oh, it's just a sword. I thought... Pause. Pause. Hold on. I could have sworn that it was usable in battle. Nope, this isn't it. So what's the one sword then? It's not the Vorpal, apparently. Okay, Final Fantasy weapons. Okay, for the swords, what I wanted was the... Is it the Bane sword? It's weakest weapon, but it's able to cast Bane. It's barely... Tiamat is even... Okay, that's what it was. And you can find that in the Floating Castle. Here's what I need to know. Is Tiamat still vulnerable to Scourge in this version? Nope. It is not. I'm just gonna have to fight Tiamat regular, which sucks, but it is the case. But I have the heal helm now. Can you equip that? No. 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 There is a protect cloak in the floating fortress, the level above this one. Which is going to be the best shield that Tantacles can have. So whenever I eventually try and go up there, that's going to be what I do. Is this enough? Just barely. Sweet. Alright, I have then, for groups with Medusas, I essentially still have 14 shots of magic to one-round them without having to make it a whole deal. I don't know about this group at all. I will not use the big stuff. I will have you Blizzard here and see if that with sword is enough to get the job done on the horsey. Okay, cool. And then you let's see what we got here without having to use extra. Ow. Ow! Why do you... Come on, man. Can you get the kill, please? Thank you. Okay. Do they have anything decent they drop or anything like that? I'm curious. Nope. 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 I'm gonna Worm Killer from the White Shark, which I think I already have. That exact... Or I think I had, I should say. Great Axe was useless. Strength taunt... I'm just trying to see if anything stands out in terms of item drops anywhere, but not really. Earth Elementals might be where I want to go for trying to power up. Unfortunately, there's no longer a spiked tile for the Evil Eye, because that would have been the absolute winner. Back in the day, in literally every version prior to this, I believe, there was the tile where you fought Evil Eye was spiked, so you could step off it and back on. And Evil Eye gives like 3,000 experience and has almost no HP, so you'll kill it in just a couple hits. So you could just keep doing it. It was a super, super, super easy way to power up. Alright, cool. We need to heal, however. Badly. That's all I'll do for now, because I have an idea. Oh. We go here. Aegis Shield. That is only usable by... Not even by fighters, by knights exclusively. So as good as it is, it does nothing for me. I am... No! Guardians. Those are robots. I know robots when I see robots. Those are robots. Jesus. That looked so much worse than it was. He hit me with a laser, and I immediately was like, oh no, it's the end! And I mean, it could be with enough bad luck, but we're fine. We'll just push our way through here. That's why I want the Thor hammer, man. Because double lightning is gonna just chew through. Okay, nope. I can't afford to fuck with this at all. I'm gonna have to throw shot of Fyraga in here to speed this up. Please survive. Please survive. I might die. You attack there. You... Fyraga. Hopefully it goes quickly. And you drop a Blizzara. Please. Please. Son of a bitch. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna accept the death and we're gonna run. I got... Because that's gonna be a shit ton of experience, and I'm not trying to completely throw everything off whack again. So let's get the hell out. No! Please flee, please flee, please flee. Please. Please. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna go revive, and when we come back, we're gonna go to the second floor. And the second floor is where I will be able to pick up the Thor hammer. Are you shitting me? This is like the... Tyrannosaurs are like the best experience you can find. And I got a preemptive. That would have been beautiful. Sweet. Let's go heal. I didn't use any items, really. So I can just go straight back after I heal. I have seen a pretty interesting challenge that someone did that I could recreate. They did it on, like, text-based when they Let's Played it. But long story short, but the problem is essentially it's only interesting. I mean, it's interesting throughout because it's a solo run, but it's only interesting. It's most interesting early on, and it becomes less interesting the further in you go, which is do a fighter, but you're not allowed to buy gear. So you can only use any gear that you find. And, like, later on, that is the furthest thing from an issue. Because later on in the run is, like, you find all your best gear. You know, the diamond armor, the Aegis shield, the Masamune, all that shit is found. But at the beginning of the game? No. I'm gonna try this because I got the preemptive. You, however, Mage Staff, you defend, and you Fyraga. And let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah. Mage Staff was certainly the way to go on this one. Okay. Use a single potion, gets me close enough. Cool. Okay. Son of a gun. Honestly, better off using these and defending. Those things do not hit very hard, as far as I'm aware. Sweet. Okay, now what I can do is Healing Helm. Red mages eat poo. Well, I disagree, Timon. But even if they did... Wait, yes. Even if they did... I'm doing a challenge run, so... That kind of would make more sense anyways. Please hit Tentacles. Perfect. Healing Helm. Attack, defend, defend. No, damn it! I was hoping I get to top off for free. And you get that. Yep, cool. So this is going to be the fastest way, essentially. Hellhounds. Well, you know what they don't like? Being electrified to death. Or being set on fire. Ow. Please stop. Thank you for blocking even one of the attacks. I was just playing. Red Mages actually slapped in early game. I just want to be a hater. That's totally fair. And to be fair, like, Red Mages early game are awesome. And then later game, they do, you know... They taper off a bit. It's fine. It's fine. We understand. That's the price you pay for early game power. But they have 4 different things they can do. So they're the one class where I can do this dumbass challenge. And it makes any type of sense. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to want to do is... Healing Helm. We're going to take these out one by one. I will Blizzard this one. That should hopefully be enough. And then I can heal until I'm in good shape, because without having to use up all my stuff... Because this guy can't do much to me. Huh? Come here. Here, I'm just gonna text it to you. No, it's not that. It's not that. Give me a sec. It's okay. It's like this. That's a 0, then a lowercase L, and then a 1. No exclamation point, no anything. You can't use those in that game. It's only letters in them. Okay, so 0, then lowercase O, then 1 at the end. Okay. Oh, perfect! Okay, you attack, you defend, you defend. Is that enough? Nice. Leave here with full health. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Now I don't need to use potions. Okay. Dang it. I didn't mean to attack. I meant to... Oh, well that actually kind of works. I got a high roll on the attack. Okay. I'll take... I mean, on the gauntlets? I'll take it. I will take easy. Intellect and luck. Big HP for David. Intellect and luck. Green tea gets big HP and stamina. As always, she is literally just our best for whatever reason. She just decides, hey, I want to kick everyone's ass. And you know, good on her, I guess. Like, she just absolutely has the best stats on the team. Oh, come off it. Mage's Staff, defend, and you use a shot of Firaga. Please, let me attack first more. Ow. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, what we got in terms of... Bing, bong, bing, bong. I'll wait for David to get hurt more to use any more. Okay, nope. But first things first, Thor's hammer. That's what I thought. Extra damage? Holy bejesus. I might be in trouble. Please don't hit David again. And you, Kiora. And you drop... Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Extra HP, I'll take it. And strength is useless, but you were already getting intellect here. So the only other thing that would have really mattered for you to get is, like, agility for evasion. I will take what I can get. Okay. Okay. The Sunblade and the Dragon Mail. Sunblade. Yes! And it's effective against undead. Stronger weapon, I'll take it. Dragon Mail you can't use, right? No. But it's fine. I got a weapon upgrade. And so now... Sweet. Okay. Gauntlets. Mage's Staff. Defend. And... Fyra is probably all I need. That's just kind of insurance to make sure that all of the were-tigers die. Is the thing. Okay. I am gonna head to the third floor. I'm gonna get gutsy. I should leave and save, but I'm gonna get gutsy and see if I can survive long enough in the floating fortress to get the white robe. Damn it! Oh, you're much worse with it. No! Oh, damn. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, thank God. You, Healing Helm. You attack. You, Kiora. You defend. Okay, I'll survive. I was hoping the healing would go first. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be a bit tight, but let's see. Yep, I got the warp cube, so I'm able to head to the floating fortress. Legit. Okay. I could run away, but this is I just have already seen. Okay, we're gonna gauntlet. We're gonna attack. We're gonna defend, and we're gonna defend. I got a whole plan here. Okay, ow. Okay, cool. Now that I know you're in killing range, healing helm, and you attack and defend. This is gonna be the next 2 turns. Healing helm up while attacking. Go. Ring, 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 ring. And then... It's fine. Once it's down to just 1, we'll double up on the healing items. And once we end it to where we've taken essentially no damage or almost no damage by the end of the round, you attack first, please. Yes, perfect. No, less than perfect, but it's fine. Well, I'm close enough. I'm gonna just take it. I will healing helm just in case. Attack, defend, and defend. Okay, please. Healing helm goes off first. Perfect. Literally perfect. Get to leave this with full HP. I'm trying to avoid using all my potions because you can see I am burning through those suckers. And I've got to make it to the warp... Spiked blue dragon fight. Honestly, gauntlets, attack, defend, and use just fire. Son of a bitch. That is way worse than I wanted to deal with. You, healing helm, attack, defend, and 1 more fire spell, just in case it's enough to matter. Or you died. I really... Don't kill. And Raven is another 1,000 experience behind everyone. Well, it's okay. At the very least... I'm just doing this. Those things at the top, that's an exit thing, right? No? I thought I could leave using that. Never mind. Okay. Well, I got all the treasures and I took out the spiked encounter. So, whenever I am ready to try and get the white shirt, I'll be good. White robe. Excuse me. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't get mollywopped before I get out of here. Because after this, I'm going straight back to the Sunken Temple, and we'll grind there. Because now that we have the gauntlets and the Thor hammer, life is a lot easier. Oh, please run away. Like, it's not perfect. Hold on 1 second, Troll. What's up? No. Just the N. Slowly type it, because the way the interface works, you did capital N, and then lowercase I-E-C-E-Y-B. Then a 0, a lowercase o, and a 1. Okay, you gotta hold on. It might be that. But give me a second, I'm gonna come try it. Alright, 1 second, folks. Let me go fix this for my son.
Good chat. 10 hours of Gundam style. You're dead. I win. GG easy.
Server must be having some type of like issue because it's saying words of everything. It's saying okay, I'm back. I had to grab some Tacos are tacos. They're exactly like tacos, but said as a southern white dude. That's not southern. Tacos. That's Midwestern. In the Midwest, they have tacos. And then there's the British way of saying it, which is tacos. 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 I'm Midwestern. We say tacos. Or are you saying tacos? Which feels like it'll take a while to get through a sentence if you have to say that word multiple times. Okay. Let's heal. Okay, first thing, sort, items, cool. Okay. Let's max out potions. Buy a sleeping bag, max that back out. Okay. And then sell, and we're gonna sell the Ice Brand and the Vorpal Sword. We're gonna sell one Light Axe, because I can only use one. We're gonna sell the Diamond Shield and the Aegis Shield. The Diamond Helm. I think I have to sell it. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah. Sell everything that's like an equipable item that I'm not using. So, sell the Diamond Helm, keep the Healing Helm, sell the Diamond Armor, sell the Dragon Mail, sell the Diamond Gloves, keep the Gauntlets. I'm gonna keep the Giant's Gloves. And the only thing I really get is I can get a Protect Cloak from the second level of... what's it called? From the Floating Fortress level. But we need some levels. And now that we can rain unholy lightning down, we'll go the water route to get up there because the things in the water route are weak to lightning, which kind of is the point. Okay, so now I can gauntlets, and I can Thor's Hammer, and defend, and I can Thundara. Pixel Remaster makes this game look playable. It is playable. It's playable even in the old version. It's slow and plodding, but it's playable. Come on! It's a broken mess, to be clear. But that's honestly part of the charm. Sweet. Always liked early Dragon Warrior over FF. That's fair. Each of them definitely has their issues in the earlier iterations, but I still love them. You know, Dragon Warrior 1, it takes a lot for me to get drawn into an RPG with only a single character. Usually you need at least two for me to really get into it. This isn't counting doing solo challenges or anything, so much as like literally saying, hey, you only get one person in the entirety of this RPG. That always kind of bugs me. I don't know what it is, it just does. Dragon Quest II is better than Final Fantasy II, but they're weak entries for both of them. I really hope that the HD 2D remaster they're doing addresses some of the issues they did when they, quote, fixed Dragon Quest II. And then Dragon Quest III is better than Final Fantasy III. And I like Final Fantasy III more than the average person. I really do. I think Final Fantasy III is a good game. Like, I enjoy it. I especially really enjoy the 3D remake. But I am certainly a fan of the Pixel Remaster version as well. But Dragon Quest III is a superior game. It's possibly the greatest Dragon Quest. It's certainly in the discussion. Okay, this is what we needed this for. And you, honestly, I'll have throw out Thundara. I have limited shots of that, but, like, I don't care. Oh, sweet. I don't even need it. Nice. Nice. So, yeah, I can just use up some weak shots of magic to get back into the shape I want to be and just keep it going. FF3 on DS was hard at AF at the end dungeon. I couldn't beat the end boss. Listen, it is not perfect. Again, now there are ways to completely break FF3 in half, if you know what you're doing. The fact that those spells are stronger from us is really weird, and I'm wondering why. Is it like going off of my attack instead of intellect or something? Like, it must cast that, or the other more likely explanation. It casts a similar version of Thundara, but in order to program it effectively, they essentially had to, like, create a clone version of the spell, and maybe it doesn't actually factor in intellect or something, so it has a slightly better multiplier on the back end to account for it. That would be my gut feeling. Ooh, intellect. Nice. But yeah, there's ways to break the FF3 on DS wide open. It's why, like, I've said I could do a challenge like this in FFs 3 and 5 as well. And I guess technically in 12. But, like, you know, that's where it starts getting, specifically in the Zodiac Age release of 12. But the point is, with FF3, it's like the solution would end up being something that I think would, like, to problems would end up being something that I think takes a measure of the fun out of doing a challenge. Alright, I think I will get to level... I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, we were so fucking outclassed by Kraken. So I honestly don't know what I should do. Let's get everybody one more level for sure. Then I think maybe we heal up. Let's head back to the floating castle. Like, we've got proof of concept here. Let's head back to the floating castle, see if I can't get the white robe. Which would make my life infinitely easier. Like, that would make Tantacles' job right off rip. Dropping in Viscera on everyone for a couple of turns. Which would help immensely, I think. And with an autosave down at that floor, it means going back to Kraken is not some... Like, I can... At that point, you go for hopeful luck. Which is basically just, can we get a turn run where either... Kraken uses ink or misses his attack. And then we can start stacking Invisiras on the team and go from there. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be our smartest strategy, really. Which, it's going to be a similar strategy from Marilith. What really has me worried now is the Temple of Fiends revisited. Because, like, that shit is going to be a time. I will definitely have to use, like, find an enemy that deals very little damage, heal Helm and heal Staff until we're good, and then kill it strats there. To make sure I have what I need to actually survive that place. Oh yeah, David gets strength, stamina, and luck, which I'm good with. Notably strength. Okay, everybody's getting that. Got it. Okay, let's get Raven her level up, and then let's go figure it out from there. Does Pixel Remaster allow you to go to level 100 or 99? Or does it cap at 50 like the original? I don't know. We'll find out. Ow. Sweet. I will need to heal real quick. How many shots do I have left? One? On you. Cool. Sweet. That should be enough. Has anyone ever made it over level 50 in a D&D campaign? I mean, I doubt it. Given the level caps at 20 in D&D. Also, what up, Caracal? I know that there's technically, like, you know, exalted leveling or whatnot, but I highly doubt anyone's ever done that in any legitimate capacity. Free agility, I'll take it. It's hard making it a level 20. Exactly. The only way you get to level 20, generally, is by, like, playing with milestone leveling and having a really generous DM. Or you could have a campaign that started in 2017 and is still going. Gee, I wonder who that's talking about. Caracal. To be fair, that's difficult, because you gotta find people who are able to consistently play together, and, like, shit doesn't fall apart. And that second part is the real difficult part of that. I'm not dealing with this. Let us go! Thank you. I do think I'll need to get Raven over 300 HP, however many levels that takes, to feel confident she'll survive. Facts. The hardest part about gaming is finding time to game. Pretty much. Like, that's why I tell people all the time, like, for a game to be, you know, some 100-hour journey or whatever it is, and I choose to play it, you have got to be truly a top-of-the-line, top-tier game. Like, when developers come out here and they're like, our game has 100 hours of content. Fam, that is a threat. That is not a sales point. That is a threat. Give me a fucking 20-hour adventure that hits all the high points I need it to and then keeps it moving. Okay, thankfully I can just go here. Because I can't warp up or anything. Yeah. I think we're gonna just flee from this group. Oh, come off it! It's like he did it out of principle. Just 1 HP damage. Just out of principle. Like, I'm gonna bite you. This group I'll fight because they have the... They will be easy enough to take down, but they have the potential to be really annoying. And I will just fire on you. Like, those little hits can add up, is the problem. Cool. I think there's some nuance there. The problem so much of the time is that it's $100 a filler, or I bet you... No. I'm not saying no game has ever been worth 100 hours. Like, I'm actively playing Metaphor. That's gonna end up being... It's an Atlas game. That's gonna end up being 100 hours. I ended up dropping 100 hours into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Without even trying. Like, without even thinking. I just did it. Okay? Like, there are plenty of games where you could feasibly and very reasonably spend 100 hours on them because of the adventure. What I'm saying, though, is, like, a game cannot just come at me with the pitch of, like, off-rip. It cannot have its starting fastball at me be, this game has 100 hours. No. Sell me on what the fuck I'm playing. And then we can go ahead and have the discussion on the length. Right? First playthrough of FF7 takes most people, what, 70 hours? But that's 1 hour each of 70 and new different things. Should have a whole tower defense minigame in it. If you're talking about original FF7, I would say that's probably an overestimation, TBH. But it's also not a crazy number. I would say an actual closer number, because we also tend to inflate these things in our brain, right? So it's not a crazy number at all. 40 to 50 would be my actual guess. Nope. I ain't fucking with y'all. It's like how people look back at, like, I've spoken about it when I did the Chrono Trigger run, but people are like, oh, Chrono Trigger, that's a beautiful, 30 to 40, it's a 40-hour adventure. No, the fuck it isn't. One of Chrono Trigger's strengths is that it doesn't overstay its welcome. That game is... It is 18 to 20 hours. Hyena, not even. Here, for reference. I'm gonna pull it up because I'm curious. Let me get my final time checked here. I just did my run where I did frog only. So you gotta remember, that actually made it harder for me compared to a normal playthrough. I did every single side quest except I didn't finish Geno Dome at the end. Oh, it won't because it's all... Hold on. Let's do this. It took me 19 and a half hours. And then that's not counting the actual fight with Lavos, so almost exactly 20 hours. That's 20 hours counting an hour and 45 motherfucking minutes against Nizbel. Okay. Counting everything. Chrono Trigger is a 20-hour adventure. Now, the first time you're playing, you may not know everything as well, but even then, even accounting for you might grind extra or just fuck around with what you're doing, it's 25 hours of ambling. Chrono Trigger is not a long game. Again, that is one of its biggest strengths, is that it's a game that says, I am here for exactly as long as I need to be, and not a minute longer. And so as a result, you sit here and you want to play more. Thank you. Oh, that's concerning, but it's fine. Okay, you resist thunder is the problem, so I will Healing Helm, I will attack, I will defend, and I will have you defend just in case. Perfect. Nice. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. A lot of great games, being shorter is one of their strengths. I think one of my favorite examples is Spider-Man 2018 was great. I played the remastered version. Spider-Man 2018 was excellent. You know what was better than Spider-Man 2018? Miles Morales. Partially because I preferred Miles as a character and because of his story, but also partially because that game, you could beat the whole thing in 15 hours. So you remember every single beat. There's no wasted time. Alright. Flee, flee, flee. We're gonna be fleeing from most of the encounters up here. Please. Thank you. Ben Reilly is the best Spider-Man. Timon, I'll tell you right now, I spent almost the entirety of my Spider-Man Remastered playthrough in the Scarlet Spider outfit because Scarlet Spider has the best outfit. Scarlet Spider is the best looking Spider-Man, and I will die on that hill. Okay, this sword has use, technically, as an item. But not against the exact fight I would want to. Listen, the all-red suit with the sleeveless vest? Like, come on now. It is the cleanest Spider-Man suit. I will die on that hill. I'm literally wearing a short sleeve, like, hoodie right now because of how much that look has grown on me. Alright, well, I'm okay with that. Also, Ben does have a great story. Kane Parker, Scarlet Spider is cool, but yeah, no. I am 100% a Ben Reilly guy. I think Ben's whole story of, like, he's a clone, he's got to find himself, like, I think it's a dope story. Extra healing helm is literally useless. You have the protect ring already, right? Yes. That does nothing for me. I need to find the protect cloak and the white robe. Let me try fighting you. You're just a single enemy. If you don't... Sweet. It's free experience, basically. It's like, if you don't put us to stone, then we're fine. If you do, then that's a bad thing. Oh, God. These guys can hit me. No! Oh, come off it! Thankfully, I have Poisona. Also, Caracal! I love how Zuck knows that... Zuck knows we in this. You use the gauntlets. Actually, use the healing helm. Because he might one-shot. Defend. And you use a shot of Blizzard just in case the sword can't one-shot. I have a second issue with that list, by the way. And that is that the list puts Flash at the mid-tier. Like, the Batman is egregious. So is Flash. If you're ever doing a, you know, here's various characters of varying power levels, you know, and we've assigned them cost, pick the one of the correct value to defend yourself, destroy the da-da-da-da list, and Flash is on there, Flash needs to be whatever the highest tier is. That's not me being a fanboy. You can't beat someone you can't hit, for starters. No one can beat him if they can't hit him. That feels like a very important point. He can literally make his molecules move such that motherfuckers can't touch him. Also, he can outrun light. Also, he can hit you so hard, it's not just that, like, he beats you. It's that he causes you to cease to exist. Like, he removes you from existence from the timeline. So you can't give me any legitimate reason on how Flash is any given part of the groupings, but isn't top tier. Flash bust of him. My boy can reach his hand into other timeline and pull it. Correct! Correct! My favorite Flash panel is when he's confronting Batman, saying, the only reason you're even touching me is because I let you. Again! Correct! That is how that motherfucker rolls. Like, Wally is going to win. Flash literally is just, like, cheat codes on? Okay, well, dispel. Oh no! I no longer have a shield up. What am I gonna do? Alone, but still the caption says we in here. Step 1, pay $40 for Batman and Flash. Step 2, 68. That is honestly the correct answer. Like, you say it like it's a joke. That is genuinely the correct answer. You have $100. Batman is worth 10, Flash is worth 30. Okay, I spend 40. And I keep pocket 60 bucks and I win. Flash comes up with whatever plan can be achieved to beat any of the others with him. Or, I mean, Batman comes up with whatever plan can be achieved to beat any of the others with just him and Flash. And then I win. Because the two of them will achieve it. Oh, suck my dick. I have limited gold needles, too. I have 5. And I don't have Stona, right? Or I don't have Stona or Isuna, because I can't learn them as a mage. Also, if you can say Esuna all you want, it's Isuna. I will die on that hill. This casts Blizzara, nice. I have Blizzara and Invisra now. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting out of here yet because I'm going to get the Protect Cloak while I'm here. But now that I have the white robe and the black robe, like, specifically the white robe, I think we got a fighting chance against Kraken. I think. We will see. I also think I'll get one more level. Just in case. Get one more level up and then say, alright, let's do this shit. The fuck is that? You obtain Adamantite. Isn't that to make Excalibur? I believe it's to make Excalibur. But I can't use Excalibur. I don't have a knight. People don't get Flash's due because we made that TV show about him and didn't give him that sassy bullet time scene Quicksilver got where he was eating people's pizza while he saved them. Correct! But also because here's the other thing about it, right? It's actually the unfortunate reality of a Flash show versus showing off a speedster in any other sort of media. So with the Flash show, because Flash is the center point character, if you're going to make it a worthwhile show for people to experience and to watch and whatnot, you will have to give Flash the type of villain who can actually stand against him. Which means you have to give Flash a villain who's a speedster. So the whole show is centered around showing Flash against a whole bunch of other people who can do basically the same thing as him. Quicksilver just gets to be the fast one in X-Men. Like, he's just faster than everybody else. I like the Flash show up until they just started giving everyone powers. That's fair. Oh, the Protect Cloak is on the next level up. Am I gonna go up for it? I got resources, man. Actually, I thought the CW DC shows were well received. I believe they were actually really well received. I think the point, Caracal, about which Hyena said is more like people's perception of Flash's power level relative to others being limited because they didn't show as much of that. But like I said, the problem is he kept getting pitted against either speedsters or a fake speedster, right? So he got pitted against either speedsters or someone like fucking Zoom, who wasn't a speedster but also might as well have been. That is, by the way, one very, like, it is an annoyance point for me. I do just want to say. I think I'm going to immediately, I think that was my hint to be happy with what I got and get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, when I sit here and I'm like, yeah, the Flash faces nothing but speedsters because he's a speedster, so you have to have him face nothing but speedsters, and people are like, Zoom's not a speedster. Suck my dick. Zoom's not a speedster. Zoom has the ability to slow time around himself, which makes him appear fast. It is fundamentally the same thing. It is fundamentally the same thing, and it is close enough that I'm not doing this. If I told you, yeah, this character's power is... Oh, this character has super strength. No, 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 no. This character's power is that anything they touch, for the duration of which they touch it, becomes exceedingly light, and thus they are able to lift it up. And it also becomes exceedingly brittle, and so they are able to deal great damage with their blows. It's the same thing! It is semantic! The end result is the same. Calling yourself Zoom and saying you're not a speedster is unintelligent. I understand that part of it. I understand that part of it. That part of it is a thing. But also, he's a speedster. He just is. He just is, and I'm not doing this with people. Attack, defend, and you drop another shot of Blizzard. Thank you, Mothman! I'm not doing this. When people are like, he's not a speedster, you know what I mean when I call him a speedster. If you want to play actually, apply to dropout. Because there's no one who's confused at what I'm talking about. Not yet. Give it to me. I'm gonna put it right here, so I keep it until I need it. Look, am I getting absolutely out of pocket about something that does not matter? Yes. But do I feel that it's important to make these points? Also, yes. Oh, the stamina was extra. That's nice. Especially because the two front runners who need it got it. It's like calling myself Speedy McSpeederson and my power is to make everyone late for work. Again! That's close enough! You're a speedster! In that equation! I think I'm going to sell the Wizard Staff. I cannot see a scenario where casting Confuse is my best option. Too bad NBC canceled Welsh Constantine, but they included him in the CW shows. Hold on. You want to fucking run that one by me again? Welsh Constantine? Is that just your shorthand for Constantine? Or are you referring to the actor for Constantine being Welsh? Or like, is there just some shit I'm unaware of? Tentacles! Hey, you can do shit in battle now, bud. Good on ya. Oh, the actor for Constantine being Welsh. Okay, got it. Yeah, now, because you're the armor red mage, so you can use items. Yeah, but I can't heal. Healing hell, motherfucker. Checkmate. Literally the only thing you can't do at this point because of the items you have available to you. I mean, I just finished FF8 without healing. Oh, that's fair. You don't mean finish the run. You just mean finish your stream, right? Are you already done with the run? God damn, that's impressive. I thought it was going to take much longer. Oh, so Green Tea finally decided to let everyone else have the glory. Sweet. Son of a bitch! Please let me run away. I'm just trying to run away. We all got our level ups. Let's just thank you. Alright. I like smart cars and fast men. I'm aware of these, to be fair. But what you don't like is boats. How did you get around not healing, perchance? Caracal. FF8, Tantacles knows some shit about FF8. If you go to his channel, he's got runs where it's like FF8 with only Squall, FF8 with only hot girls. And hot girls does not just include the girls in the party. It's also the limitations of the Guardian forces you can equip. Things like that. So, I was unsurprised that he managed to make the run happen. I'm just surprised it was this fast. As much as I'm a hot Guardian forces in your area, correct, Hyena. As much as Tantacles and I may have some fun jokes back and forth, maybe FF6 with no healing, you mean? Oh, damn. Oof. Also, to be clear, no healing means, like... No intentional... No items outside of battle. No magic. No going to an inn. You're using automatic heals the game gives you, and then, like... other such shit. I'm guessing it has something to do with, like, elemental defense junction. But again, could be just entirely off my rocker. I still argue. I think we all know. Caracal. The girls would be like Shiva, Siren, and, if you're asking me, Doom Train. There's no need to be judgy. I might as well keep that in my inventory. It doesn't matter. Sell that. Sell that. Doom Train is trained, but I Seppi. I'm gonna tell her you said that. I'm gonna tell her you said that, to be clear. I mean, if you zoom into Eden, you can see them thangin'. Yeah, but, Caracal, to be fair, it was as stated. Doom Train is a boat. I mean, Eden is a boat. Oh! Selfie! Right. I thought you said Sephi. I thought you were making a Sephi train joke. And I was like... I'm telling. She's involved in traits. Exactly. Me and her were having a conversation this morning. Apparently, she got, like, scouted about possibly being in a ballroom house, like Black Ballroom, for those who know. And so I messaged her this morning when I saw the thing about it, and I was like, go ahead, Persephoros Labeja. And she was like, and she gave me the actual house name, and she's like, but the fact you even know to make that reference is noted. And I told her, and I immediately sent back, I was like, I thought that would be a better one than Sephi Ninja. And she just sends me in all caps, how do you know this? And then we started talking for a bit, and we kind of dovetailed, but we got back to that, and I was just like, to be fair, when I brought up the pan thing, there may have been signs. There may have been signs. Maybe. Sweet. Alright. Let's try round 2 against the Kraken. And see how this goes. Now that I have the white robe, the healing helm is not gonna matter for the actual Kraken fight. It's that fucker is gonna beat the shit out of me. But what I can do is I can drop in white robe, David, so Tantacles does white robe, David uses the defender to cast blink to get extra evasive, green tea drops Protera, and then Raven drops haste on David, and we start seeing if we can do a little something. It's my best strategy thus far. But this shit is going to be a time. Like, my best strategy is just, please, dear God, don't hit me. FF Communist Manifesto Edition. Listen, here's the problem, Tantacles. I was really buzzing along. I was flying high. Like, yeah, I'm doing great in this run. I got nothing to worry about. I might, yesterday when I was streaming, I was like, I might beat the Kraken today and get ahead of schedule, and who knows? Maybe I'll finish this challenge this weekend. It'll be even faster than I thought. Then I went to fight the Kraken. He hit my Raven, who has the least HP of all of them, to be fair. But Raven, turn 1, 600 damage. Not with a spell, just with a fucking physical attack. And by the way, he has a 52% chance of physically attacking on any given turn. The other 48% is possibly using ink to blind people. So it's not like I got decidedly unlucky. I just had the shit kicked out of me, and I was not ready. So now that I've gathered basically everything of use that I can use at this level, or at this form, let's go try it again. If he still kicks my ass, then we might have problems. If he still kicks my ass, my best recourse at that point is going to be get a couple levels. If he still kicks my ass, then we gotta have the talk about whether my actual best recourse is class changing to Red Wizard so that I have access to Invisera on green tea. And the added bonus of I would get Thundaga for Raven. We will see. One step at a time. I have multiple plans, so it's just about one step at a time. No! Flee. Flee. I don't want to do this. Ah, fuck it. The extra experience might matter. And I still have plenty of potions. I don't have to detour to any of the side rooms because I've cleared this place out. So if I get an extra level up before Kraken, that might... Who knows? That might be the difference. Sea Troll looks like Kevin putting on aftershave. Ah! Yes. I see it. I do see it. Mage's Staff, defend, defend. Oh, that's right, it's Blizzara, not Fyra. Still, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. This should do the work. Nice! Okay, in that case, I actually want a Healing Helm. Healing Staff, defend, defend. Let's see what happens here. Well, this is not... I was a fool. Okay. Banana. Okay. No. No, thank you. If I'm correct... Wait. Man, yes. Okay, I'm trying to go there. Leave me! Force Hammer, defend, defend. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is Deep Eyes gives very good experience. And White Shark, I think, does too. But... Hell yeah! Ah! David, so close to leveling up. Na, 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 na. Okay, cool. Okay. Almost. We're on the right floor now, at least, so... So I'm gonna be on my way. What's your favorite Home Alone amongst 3 through 6? I don't know, man. Holiday Heist. I think one of them was called Holiday Heist. Probably 3. But that's not really a high bar. 3 had someone who I know. There were, Caracal, there are 6 Home Alone movies. And also, I wasn't kidding when I said Holiday Heist. That's a real subtitle for one of them. Yeah, for 5. Chiz! There are 6 of them motherfuckers. It's like Land Before Time numbers. What up, Wizard Style? Yeah, I got... There's a lot. Hell. Okay, no. I need to flee. I need to flee, actually. No, there's like 14 Land Before Time. There are a lot. 14 might be the correct number. Are they all starring Macaulay Culkin? No, Wizard. Only the first 2. Macaulay Culkin wasn't even in it after as of the 3rd one. Oh, you know what? That's right. So there was Home Alone 1 and 2 with Macaulay Culkin. There was 3, and then 4 and 5 each had a different kid. And then Netflix just released 6, and it's supposed to be like very much so. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's supposed to be in like the same world as the first 2 because Buzz is a police officer in 6. I have no memories of any of them except the first, although I think I watched 2 and 3. 2 was 2 you might have well watched. 2 was the one where where it's still Macaulay Culkin and he's in New York. 4 has all the same characters, but all different actors. Yes, that's right. You don't remember right, Lost in New York, a lot of people consider that the best one, is the thing. So that's why I was like, you probably know that one. Alright, I can be a bit more aggressive since I'm this close. And know I have enough potions. Your last and next president was in it. I'm a little... Yes. famous Home Alone 2 actor Donald Trump. My favorite was when someone edited the IMDb page for Home Alone 2 to put under trivia that Donald Trump is the first cast member of Home Alone 2 to be indicted. Or not indicted, to be impeached. And I was like, I'm good with this Schadenfreude, personally. Just like Ronald Reagan. Exactly. Okay. Here we go. Let's try it. Round 2. Fight! Okay. Imagine having to update that IMDb entry later under a disastrous Macaulay Culkin presidency. President Macaulay Culkin was impeached today for insider trading. Okay. Protera has got to be the... No, I can't learn Protera. I don't have Protera. That's right. I have to invis on you. He was the second cast member of Home Alone 2 to be impeached? Who was the first? Nixon wasn't in Home Alone 2. Clinton wasn't in Home Alone 2. Or are you talking about President Macaulay Culkin? Oh no, sorry, the joke. Right. Got it. I understand what you're saying now. I think there was a little wires crossed there. Yeah, we're gonna go with haste. Come on. Ink. Oh, thank God! That is literally the best possible turn 1. Invisora. Blink. Haste. Okay. You stack another layer of Invisora. I'm gonna get Opar with it. Another layer of Blink. You cast Invis on Raven. You temper David. I'm okay with that. Okay, I think I'm good on evasion. Alright. Gauntlets. You attack. You invis on Tentacles. You one more temper. Whew. Okay. Son of a bitch, I survived! I survived! We in here, boys! But if anyone else gets hit, they are dead as a doornail. Come on! Do I do another temper? Or do I start drawing Thundaras? We're gonna do another temper. Okay. Okay! I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna pull it off, y'all. I think we're gonna pull this shit off. Come on! Full power! Nope. Fuck being coy about our spell slots. Oh! Ha! Ah! Revenge! Let's go, baby! All right. Reminder that Kraken has one of the best intros in Stranger of Paradise. It does! Also, Stranger of Paradise is the absolute definition of just a weird fucking game that I also genuinely enjoyed. Like, I really genuinely and unironically enjoyed Stranger of Paradise. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Was it perfect? No. Was it close to perfect? No. Was it good? Yes. I'm gonna kill chaos. Like, this man really pulled out an MP3 player and played Linkin Park in the middle of the video game. That actually happened. The only way it could get any better is if when he hit the thing to play the music. Oh, I fucking love Jack Garland. You kidding me? I'm not... Again... To me, the strength of that game was the fact that it was so goddamn goofy. It was a strength, it was not a weakness. More games should be goofy. More games should be willing to be really fucking goofy. Because it's actually really cool when a game is willing to be really goofy. The only way that scene could have been better, though, is if when he hit it, like, it could have played the best, but there's two actual best possible songs it could have played. One that's, you know, it's either I've become so numb, I can feel you there, okay? Or, especially with that whole thing that was going around a while back where it was, like, joking about, the end of the Michael Bay Transformers. What I've done, I face myself. Like, those would be the two funniest songs they could have played, but it was great no matter what. This is probably my favorite track in all of FF1. Real talk, it was goofy, but that last sequence, both main story, final boss, made me tear up because of spoiler reasons. I don't know if you finished the game then. I did. I actually agree with you. Again, here's the thing, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. So, here's the thing about it. It's very goofy. A lot of things that are goofy are able to punch you in the chest with emotions because you're not ready for them. You know what's a good proponent of that in terms of, like, visual media? Supernatural. It's why when people say, like, Supernatural was best at the beginning when it was no, it wasn't. Supernatural was its worst at the beginning, actually. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot stress enough that when Supernatural became a good show was when they said, hey, what if we stopped giving a shit? I'm not even talking about the very end of it being the best. I'm specifically talking about, like, where it started hitting its stride was right around Season 3. That's also where they started getting a lot goofier with things. So you know what? I will forever defend, yeah, sure. There's an episode where they end up, like, pulled into this alternate reality by Loki. And the alternate reality is the real world we live in today, where Supernatural is being filmed, and the human beings Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins exist. That episode kicks ass, and I will defend that shit to the death of me. I was absolutely not prepared for that last SOP scene where all your party members are transformed into Kraken Liches, but Jack still sees them as Ash and... Exactly! Exactly! Because you've connected with these people and built everything, and it's just been a goofy, fun time, and, you know, it's just what you're, you know... You've been having your own good time and enjoying yourself and leaning into all the sillies, and then all of a sudden, wait, what do you mean you're breaking my heart right now? Another game that does it well, by the way, that, like, it's one of my go-tos when I explain this being a thing, is Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is, like, you're playing a game called Shovel Knight. You are a knight who wields a shovel. You are taking on the Order of No Quarter. But then you get to the very end, and Shovel Knight saving Shield Knight, and it's like, why the fuck am I so sad all of a sudden? If I'm correct, you cannot get into encounters on the lava tiles, so that actually benefits me in this case. Running on the lava tiles as much as possible does give me damage, but it prevents me getting into encounters, which will likely deal more damage overall. I swear to God, if she hadn't come and sat down next to him by the fire in the ending, no, 100%. 100%. And then seeing, like, Black Knight, his issue with you is basically he loves her too. Like, oh, go to hell, Shovel Knight. Why does your little 8-bit kind of Mega Man, kind of DuckTales ass game make me feel these emotions? Why? Everyone was fine. We were all fine. Okay. I gotta head down, but I can get these while I'm here. Monsters! Never mind. That was a terrible idea. No. Okay. Black robe. Attack. Defend. Defend. But yeah, I'm a big, big, big proponent of Goofy is an excellent way into people's hearts. And I love when games are fully willing to be as goofy as they want to be. When media is fully willing to be... Like, the best way to put it is I love it when shit doesn't take itself seriously. Because it gives you so much more flexibility in what you can do and in the storytelling. Like, it's a big part of why I love Yakuza as much as I do. Yakuza does not, and quite frankly, has never taken itself seriously. Yakuza adamantly refuses to take itself seriously. And so that's why you can completely destroy me with this absolute fucking fuck-up putz of a human like Ichiban. I should have healed first, but it's fine. Ichiban is literally best boy. He's also the dumbest human being alive. And in the real world, he would not survive. But in Yakuza, he is the greatest hero of all time. Do I want to fight you? Sure. Yeah, this is easy enough. Nice. The moment I realized that Yakuza 7 is turn-based battle because Ichiban was the moment I decided the game was here. Correct. Correct. Right off rip, that man, they literally decided we're going to make sure it's not just a mechanic we're adding. There is going to be an in-world explanation for why the game is turn-based. And it's going to be acknowledged by the main character and the other characters around him. Okay. Just... okay. Whatever you say, guys. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to play your dope-ass game. So when people are like, I think I was seeing some shit, you know, amongst all this fucking Gamergate nonsense. Some of them legitimately tried to come for Like a Dragon and be like a Dragon's gone woke. You have never played a goddamn Like a Dragon game. If those words could even form at the base of your lips, you have never played a Like a Dragon game. Ever. Oh, hell. I don't remember where she is. Damn it. Okay, what I need is the bottom layer. She is left. Bottom left. Bottom left! Got it. I was like, I'm not dealing with all this. It went woke about when people started using the word woke. Before that, it was the same thing by a different word. It's always been that. It is the thing that insulted me. It's why, the other one that was like that sent me around the fucking bend. I literally started calling anyone who was trying to say some stupid shit about Ayuden Chronicle before it came out, about how they were forced to add a black character as a main, you know, and put her in a main character position on the box to appease woke. Fake gamers. Fake gamers, a lot of them. You know how I know? Because I backed Ayuden day one. I am literally the 1017th person who backed that game. I backed it day one. And day one, I can tell you, when they were showing all the stuff they had ready for the game that they were making, Marissa was the third character who was listed. Always. She was always there, in a prominent role. You're a fake-ass gamer. Okay. Let's try this. Marilith is essentially the same idea as Kraken, but with Marilith, I need to start with White Robe and start with Defender, and I need to cast Silence and hope it sticks. Because Marilith can use magic. You have got to be shitting me. Alright. Let's try and see what we can do. Welcome to our really big shoe. Oh, okay. Alright, we're in much better shape now, at least. Man, they make Chaos so much harder in PR than in Origins. Yeah, Zallard. I'm not looking forward to that, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Temper. Nice! Keep the Invisor going. Yeah. This has to be the strat. And we'll go Blizzara. Sweet. Easy time. Easy time. I don't know if Tiamat will be quite so easy. Tiamat has some shit up her sleeve. But that's 3 crystals good. Nice, nice, nice. It's ridiculous that these people have receded so far up their collective assets. Probably the worst move a game can make commercially is still not having a brown-haired white guy protagonist. But no, forced to include black people by the woke agenda. Exactly. They also leave themselves unable to enjoy so many good experiences because of their own just stupidity. Like, the people who are like, I'm refusing to support Ghost of Yotei because my Ghost of Tsushima is Jin. And it's like, well, yeah, Jin is the Ghost of Tsushima. Also, his story completed. Like, I don't know how you get to the end of Ghost of Tsushima and your takeaway is, man, I sure hate how much was left unresolved. Like, Jin kind of dealt with all the shit he needed to deal with. I don't... What? Let's get rid of the regular staff. Get rid of the extra ribbon, unfortunately. And that's it. You know what? Actually, let me check real quick. FF1... Giants. Here we go. Can be used by... There is no reason to keep them. Never mind. Because they actually are worse than the Protect Ring. Even if I decide to... Even if I decide to class change, they're still going to be worse than the Protect Ring. So, I'm going to sell the Giant's Gloves. Alright, cool. Alright. All that's left is the Floating Fortress, which I don't know if I can beat. And then eventually the Temple of Fiends. I'll still never forget fucking Were We Mislead. Helldivers 2 seemed so conservative. Buddy, if you didn't get how this was a satirical future, I'm actually really worried about you. Anyways, the important thing to remember is don't buy a boat. That's the important thing. It's fine if you're given a boat, but don't buy a boat. Can you run away, please? Thank you. Boats are for sleuths. I mean, I don't know about that, but just don't buy a boat. I'll tell you, the game I know I'm going to... I know I'm going to be pouring some time into going to the new year is Metaphor. I am really enjoying my time with Metaphor, y'all. That game is really, really fucking good. Like, just incredibly good. Son of a bitch. And Raven gets even further behind in experience. Oh, come off it. But Metaphor is so good because it's really doing such a... Like, they really were not scared to discuss racism or classism and social stigmas and how they all intersect in a very honest way. Like, a refreshingly honest way. Like, so much of... You know, in this game, they tackle racism. Tends to be, but we overcame through the power of friendship. And it's like... No! Actually. These are prevalent forces built in by the system. Like, you need community. We cannot individually make our way through these problems. We need the strength of community to get us through. But it is absolutely not, you know, anime power of friendship ho. And it was just a very refreshing thing to see. Also, I love that you don't have to actually engage in combat with everything. Like, they added this sort of... If you haven't played Metaphor at all yet, there is this sort of... When you're running around in the overworld, you can, like, attack enemies. And you attack them and break their... Like, they have, like, a break gauge, if you will. And when it goes off, you can get into combat with them. And it gives you an attack at the opening of the battle and ensures you get the jump on them. But in addition to that, the secondary part of that mechanic, which matters, is that you do not need... Hold on. But the secondary part is that when enemies are too weak to cause you any headache, you just, like, obliterate them with your attack, so you never actually end up going into turn-based combat. So, you know, if you're in a later part of a dungeon or later in the game and you're running through an area earlier on where there's a bunch of enemies and you're like, oh my god, I have to deal with this. No, you just cut your way right through them real quick. Still gives you experience and gold, whatever. It's just not a lot. Because you're just shopping through them. So, it's obviously not as much as whatever level you're at. Where the enemies that are the level you're at are giving you appropriate experience, but it's enough. Okay. Like, it just does a lot of things really, really well. Like, surprisingly well. Like, when I think company willing to tackle really important social issues, Atlas does not tend to be at the top of that list. If I can just be completely honest. They have had some choices in how they handled certain things, but when you're right, you're right. No, gauntlets, Thor's hammer, and then see if they survive or not. I think this will actually kill all of them, and this was the wrong idea for what I wanted to do. It was. But if I run into Guardians again, I now know this will work the way I need it to. Stamina, intellect, luck, or what? I gotta check for the others. What are we doing for my birthday tomorrow? Well, I'm going to assume you're celebrating. I am going to be spending basically the entire next 24 hours in the editing dungeon to make sure that I get out my top 10 games of 2024 video on time. Let's just flee. This thing hits too hard for my taste. Cool. No, let me just use these shots of Cure, because they're not going to anything else worthwhile. Yeah, I'm going to be editing like an MF. Pretty much from when I end stream until tomorrow afternoon some point. But it'll be worth it. I'll get it out, because I want to get it out Tuesday so that it's out before the year technically ends. I like getting it out, like, right at the end of the year. And then this upcoming weekend is when I think I'll put out my, my interview with Sam Bayart. And then these videos I'm also going to start working on editing, but, like, those I'm not really going to put on a timeline quite yet. Here's what I'm going to do. It may be a waste, but Healing Helm. You attack. You defend. And you also defend. Nope. Okay, cool. The idea was if that thing went first and used, Thunderbolt or anything along those lines, it would have allowed us to heal the whole party and make sure that Raven survives this time. You're my Bayart. Okay, intellect was a bonus thing, it's fine. Green tea got strength, which was unneeded. I would have rathered green tea and David flipped the bonus stats they got, but it's fine. I can now kind of beeline straight for the important stuff. I cleared out the first two floors, so I can go straight to the transporters on these floors, thankfully. We are gonna flee. 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 Please run. Thank you. I think I'm gonna fight you. Okay, you use the Healing Helm, and otherwise same thing. Damn. I was hoping to get the heal in first. Because it's like a minor amount of damage that thing deals. Sweet. Preemptive strike means flee. Unless it's something where I know, like I run into a group where it's like, oh, these are all undead or something like that. And so I know I can deal a hefty amount of damage to you all. Not dealing with it. Okay. Okay. Gonna head up first. Jesus Christ. Thank God. I wish I could, like, do the FF9 trick of, like, tap movement to avoid encounters. Okay. Top, left, there's shit there. That's basically empty, and that's empty. I want the Protect Cloak. That's why I'm looking through the chests here. It's the best shield. Like, with that, Tentacles will have his best gear. Protect Ring. Potion. Well. Okay, we go right first. And then left. Because the bottom ones don't have anything of worth. So right first. Protect Cloak. Yes, it's a shield. You mean White Robe? No, no. You're thinking of, like, the White Robe which casts Invisera. The Protect Cloak is just a shield that mages can use. It doesn't have any sort of, like, magic effect when used in battle. It will just be an upgrade for David's armor. I mean, for Tentacles' armor. I already got the White Robe. Leave me alone. Sweet. Gold Needle, 6,400 gil. Clothes, 2,500 gil. There you go. Protect Cloak! There we go. Sweet. Boom. Lowers his evasion by 1%, but increases defense by 6, which is very useful. And he's gotten level up such that he still has good enough evasion. I'm fine with that. So now Tentacles is in his endgame armor set. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the spell rolls, I'll tell you that right now. I am not looking forward to that shit. Even a little bit. Dark Fighters. Also, I realized I am going to have to grind a little bit, I think, before I even attempt the Temple of Chaos, because I don't have anyone who knows teleport. Sasuke's blade is ninjas only, right? Yep. Oh, preemptive? Then I actually will do this. I'm going to Black Robe, and then more importantly, I'm going to Mage Staff, defend, and I'm not using fire against Tiamat, so Firaga, sweet. Yeah, they have low enough health that I was like, I know I can do this. I would like to get one more level on Raven before I get to the end. Okay. Sweet. Exact same setup. This isn't enough, right? Yeah, no. What a dick! These guys are such assholes. They are just making this fight annoying. Okay. One more should be fine. Sweet. What an asshole way of doing that fight. Okay, cool. I have to go up 1, 2, and then left. Okay. 2. No! No, I'm not dealing with y'all. Well, actually, this is fine if I actually get through with freaking Firaga this time. This won't kill. Okay, cool. I'll take some damage, but it's fine. I'm gonna need experience. That said, I'm gonna have to start running more from fights. Yep. Because I only have enough. I am running low on potions. Not running low, but relatively speaking. Sweet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. It'd be very nice if I could find a way, like, if my strategy is strong enough to beat Tiamat this time at least. I swear to God, if it happens, if you know what I'm worried about, don't even say nothing. Let's just see it happen. Don't bring it up. Don't jinx it. But if it happens, I'm going to be upset. Just to be clear. Okay. Whew. Whew. Come on, man. Leave me alone. Just let me do what I gotta do. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Thank God. On this exact pathway, you can fight an enemy originally known as Warmech. I believe the current translation is Death Machine, but the original translation was Warmech. Warmech can and will fuck your shit right up. Okay, let's try it. Warmech is, I believe, different because he doesn't have as much health, but he deals even more damage than Chaos. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, first things first, as usual. White Robe. You... Defender. You are gonna cast Null Shock first and foremost. I have to put up the Null Element spells in this fight. Fuck. I might be screwed. What do you mean, miss? I didn't even know you could miss with those. Is it because you have the Protect Cape on? It might be. Okay, I actually am gonna need to get a little creative here. And... no. Healing Helm. And Healing Staff. And you put up Null Frost. And you Temper, please? Is that enough? It is not. I might just be screwed. We'll see. You guys do the same things. Put up Null Blaze. Son of a bitch. I might just be too weak. Alright, I can white robe. And you can Cura. I can invis again on you. The idea is, can I just get enough evasion on Tentacles? Why does she always go first? Okay. I wasn't even in the ballpark. Let me try one more time. Because the thing is, that's actually really bad luck. Because at least in the Pixel Remaster, the data mine stuff should be a 43% chance to attack, and then a 14% chance to use Ice Storm, Blaze, Poison Gas, or Thunderbolt. And I did not hit the 43% attack roll once. So the idea is, if we can get Invis up, and if you can attack Tentacles first turn, and we can get those null elements out before you hit us, like, maybe? The idea is, can we just last long enough to get David online to deal enough damage? I don't know. I'm gonna try again and see. But it may require some luck no matter what, even if I get a few levels under my belt. Okay. Okay, first things first, as before. White robe. And you... Defender. So am I correct that null elements all does nothing if you have ribbons? Yes. Yeah, ribbons already cut the damage you take in half. It's like you permanently have the... But the way the game calculates it is it's like you have the null element spell up on you already. Let me null frost. I have an idea here. And then you haste him. Okay, it went different this time. In a much, much worse way. If you could attack and, like, miss because of these stacked things, that would be so fucking lovely. Or that. That actually works. Now you have such high evasion. You healing helm. You just go ahead and attack. You... Curaga. And you try and see if you can sneak in one more temper. Nope, that's game. I have nothing that can weaken poison gas. There's nothing I can do. Like, I can damage, but if I even get an attack off... Yeah, I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Because I can lower the power of the other element attacks. I can't even do anything about poison gas. That's a unique attack. I have nothing I can do to lower the damage there. Alright. Well, I'm gonna walk out. And we're gonna have to level up a bit. Like, that's just what we're gonna have to do. Gauntlets. And... Mage's Staff, and you defend, and you cast Fire. Did you end up going Red Wizards after all? No. I remember yesterday you were contemplating it. Not as yet. It may end up having to be a choice, because even if it's not a lot, it will lower the, it will increase their magic defense naturally to change their class. So, theoretically, that might end up being the answer. But I have not done it yet. Yeah, that, like I said, it may end up being the answer. But first, I'm going to try getting a couple levels, and then continuing with, you know, the strategy as I've done thus far. And seeing if I do any better. Because, here's the thing. If you look, there is no visible magic defense stat. There is a magic defense. Different characters do take different amounts of magic damage. But there's no visible stat for it, like in your stat sheet. It's the same as going back to the original FF1. Promoted classes all have better magic defense than their alternatives. With the exception of, I believe, for some reason, the Master was fucked up and got worse magic defense in the original release, but that has since been fixed. I wish there was, LOL. I know warriors get 3 per level after becoming paladin. Yes! So, first step is going to be, let's get a couple more levels under our belt. And let's see what happens. Master also got worse regular defense and worse attack in NES version. I don't think it got worse attack. I think it just got, like, worse on the defenses. I could have sworn it got either, like, I could have sworn it wasn't that it got worse attack, it's just it didn't get, like, a boost to attack. And so there wasn't really a reason to class change it. At least not until after leveling up. Yeah, I think what it is that, like, you would want, like, ideally, you would want to take a monk to level, or a black belt, I guess, since it was the NES release, to level 50, and then class change it. It's because it would benefit from the class change in, you know, in and of itself. But the level ups were not actually better, and in the one way were actually worse. Supposedly intelligence didn't do anything in any version, which would explain why heals would heal for significantly less than they should. So, no, it didn't do anything. It's not that it didn't do anything in the sense of, like, it was programmed to, like, weaker than it should have. There was no programming for intelligence. Like, if you look at the battle mechanics, like the actual formulas the game runs whenever it does things, when you see, like, the spell mechanics, and it's like, okay, well, how does it calculate the damage for the spell? The spell's like, okay, you cast this spell, you deal between this much and this much damage. It's not between this much and this much based on access to, you know, specific intelligence or anything. It just doesn't ever get called upon. Like, there's no point in the formula where it actually gets used. That's also the reason why things like the Peninsula Northeast of Pravaka work. Because Fire 2 is going to deal the damage Fire 2 is going to deal, whether you're level 1 or level 50. It's also why in the original release, there was very little reason to use a white or black mage in terms of optimization. Like, why would you use one of those when you could use a red mage, and all you're missing out on is a couple of spells, several of which don't work? But the flip side is you get a character who can equip armor and weapons and just overall be much stronger. I still love the original for what it is, but it's buggy as all hell. If I was to like, I'm gonna keep this copy here because, again, I still love this game for what it is. And, you know, it's a broken, buggy, basic mess, but it still has a special place in my heart. But if I was to be like, I want to replay it, the only two forms I'm going to replay it in are either this form, you know, I'll say three forms. I might theoretically get an itch to play it in PSP form, so that I could have the modern conveniences of, like, MP and the extra dungeons and things like that. But the only way I'd ever play it would be PSP form, this form, or Final Fantasy Renaissance. Which is like, hey, what if we took the game you remembered, but, like, it wasn't a broken mess? It's like, oh, okay. I'll never play the NES copy again. I'll probably stick to PR version, but Origins is nice, too, simply because 15 puzzle gives you a lot of early gil. I don't even care about 15 puzzle for the early gil. I am someone who loves, like, getting high levels of power out of my party members. So, I love it because it makes a low-level class change so much easier. Because if you do it correctly, you purposely take as long as possible to get just barely what you need to get the third place rank, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's the third place rank. You can get the various fangs, red fang, blue fang, white fang, and getting a couple of white fangs allows you to just absolutely obliterate the Pisco demons at the lowest level without much issue. Plus, yeah, Gil, but... Okay. Okay. Let's get Raven one more level. We've got basically every worthwhile treasure outside of the Temple of Fiends revisited. The only thing really left we can do is I could go delve back into the volcano and clear out the treasures. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Just leave him here. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go. I'm streaming. Love you. Bye. Alright. Okay. Okay. Come on! No! Oh, don't you fucking dare. I'm gonna Kiraga on Raven, and I'm gonna have Raven defend. Please! You... I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of her dying! Okay. All right. So... Well, that just completely changed my plans. I'm going to heal, and I'm going to figure out what the best place to grind is. And we'll do that. So next stream will be grinding until we can beat Tiamat. I'm not sure where the best spot's going to be, so I'll have to figure it out. But, yeah, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Till next time. I'll catch you later, fam.
Bye-bye.
All right.